to thank everyone for calling in today to hear from our main event fighter, Berto, who obviously will be fighting Floyd Mayweather Saturday, September the 12th. Our event is promoted by Mayweather Promotions and will be shown live on Showtime pay-per-view. Just a reminder, the pay-per-view broadcast will begin at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Our event is sponsored by Ducati. We still have tickets on sale at the MGM now, and tickets are priced at $150, $300, $500, $750, $1,000, and $1,500. Mayweather vs. Berto will be shown live in select movie theaters all across the country with our partners at Fathom Events tickets, and they're on sale now at fathomevents.com. In the main event, obviously, we have Floyd Mayweather. He'll be fighting Berto, who's on our call today, in a high-stakes matchup that will definitely be Floyd's last bout, and Berto will have the chance to finally put an end to Floyd's undefeated record. Our co-main event will feature a very, very exciting fight with WBO junior lightweight title fight between Roman Rocky Martinez and Orlando Salido. And this is definitely a rematch of the fight of the year from this past April. The Martinez versus Salido fight will follow by Mayweather's Promotions' own Badu Jack the Ripper, making his first title defense of his 168-pound world title. He'll be fighting George Groves out of the UK. The Jack Groves fight is presented in association with Team Silent. As I announced last week, the first pay-per-view televised fight is a 10-round junior lightweight showdown bout featuring Mexican power puncher Johnny Gonzalez, and he'll be fighting Puerto Rican's own Jonathan Oquendo. Okay, next up, I'd like to introduce the man of the hour, former two-time world champion out of Winter Haven, Florida. He'll be representing his country, Haiti, and he'll be looking to upset Floyd come Saturday, September the 12th. And he'll use power, in my eyes, to make this a very, very exciting fight because, as we all know, Berto's never in a boring fight. So none other than Berto himself.
Yo, hello. What's going on?
Did you just want to make a brief statement before we open it up? How's training camp and how you feeling heading into the
I'm still out in camp now. I've had a tremendous camp, a long camp and tremendous camp. Definitely probably one of the toughest camps I've ever been a part of. I'm definitely probably in the best shape that I've ever been in. So I'm just looking forward to next Saturday.
Okay, great. I guess we can open it up for questions. And, Andre, if you could do me a favor, just talk a little bit louder. It was a bit kind of hard to hear. Okay, thank you. All right, operator, go ahead and open it up for questions, please.
Yes, ma'am. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, please press *1 on your telephone. Our first question is from Gordon Marino with Wall Street Journal.
Hey, Andre, thanks so much for taking my call. Hope you're doing well.
No problem.
I got two quick questions. Everyone agrees that in order to beat Floyd, you have to be able to cut off the ring on him. How have you been working to do that in your training?
We've been working on a lot of different tactics. We've worked with a lot of different sparring partners as well. I just working on just a lot of different things. That's the thing with Floyd. He's a very knowledgeable fighter inside the square circle. You just have to know how to incorporate a lot of different things. If it's cutting the ring off, or even if it's in the middle of the ring, just having that capacity to just react.
Thanks so much. And also, how is your approach to Floyd? How are you going to be different from other opponents?
I think I bring that rare combination of speed and power to the table. And at the same time, I believe I have that athletic ability. I keep up with Floyd as well. I believe that's one thing with him that has served him well throughout the years. Is, of course, he has skill, he has speed, but he has aerobic and athletic ability to get out of the way of punches, be able to move his feet, be able to go, in and out, and just do a lot of other different things as well that make it, very difficult on guys that are just straight up and down, as he likes to say.
Thanks so much, and all the best.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Mitch Abramson with New York Daily News. Go ahead.
Hey, Andre, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Good. Good to talk to you. Just wondering, Andre, how do you think a win against Floyd Mayweather would change your life?
Of course, definitely it'll be something huge, not just for me, just for something, huge for the sport. I mean, Floyd has been an icon for some time now, and now, he's on his way to try to match a record, so, so for me, being this young, hungry, fighter coming in here and, take that away from him, that'd be huge. And that's the mindset.
Yeah. Andre, are you surprised by all the criticism that your selection as Floyd's opponent has caused?
Nah. I mean, you see a guy that just got finished, defeating, someone that they felt was supposed to, beat him, Evan Pacquiao. And I believe right now it's pretty much anybody in this position would get a nice bit of, criticism, especially coming off, a feat like that. So, but as a fighter, man, you just have to, you have to try to, prepare yourself for it. I prepare myself for it, mentally. And you can't go in this type of situation thinking about the critics and thinking about this and thinking about that. I mean, the critics aren't in that ring with us. They're not in the gym, training with us, every day. I mean, they do something completely different from what we do. Like we're fighters at the end of the day. We're able to do things that these critics can't do. You know what I mean? So I don't get affected by the critics.
Now, last thing, Andre, do you think that Floyd might be looking past you at all in this fight? I mean, you see him on his All Access show. He's like hitting the heavy bag, holding money. He seems like he's pretty relaxed.
I haven't even watched All Access show actually. I haven't even seen it yet, man. I just been dialed in and doing what we're supposed to be doing. I don't get caught up in all that. I don't get caught up in all the hoopla and all the crazy shit. You know what I mean? I'm just, at the end of the day, this right here is a huge opportunity for me. I don't want to get caught up and caught off guard just by all the bullshit that's on All Access or just in the media on this and on that. I'm dialed in and I'm on a mission. And the whole team is just focused on one thing.
Great. Well, good luck, Andre. Thanks.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Our next question is from Steve Karp with Las Vegas Review-Journal. Go ahead.
Hi, Andre. How are you?
How you doing?
Doing great, thank you. Look forward to seeing you next week. I want to ask you about Virgil Hunter. When he joined forces a couple of years ago, you obviously had something in mind with him to make you a better fighter. What areas has he made you a better fighter? And when you look back on the decision, why was it the right one?
Like Virgil Hunter, he's just very, like a real technical trainer. My other trainer, before, Tony Morgan, he did a great job. He got me the world titles. I just felt that I needed something different. I just needed another small piece to the puzzle. It was for some reason, there was a reason why, I took certain losses from guys that I knew I shouldn't have. I should have got myself out of situations that at the time, like tactically, I just didn't know. So, so I just made the switch, and it was a great switch, man. Virgil, he definitely works as hard, but then again, like I said before, it's just like we're in, I've been in the gym when it feels like you're in school every day. every day when you're in the gym. So he's definitely, he's filling us up with just like a lot of knowledge and a lot of, technical IQ.
The other thing I want to ask you is, in getting you ready for this fight, have you prepared dramatically differently than you had for the 3 fights that Virgil has worked with you on, or has it been pretty much the same, just making sure that you're ready to give your best?
No, I mean, it's a different fight. It's a different fighter. So, so of course we have to prepare ourselves differently. So, it's a completely different type of camp. A very intense camp. And just the main thing is just staying focused on the goal. So, just not veering off, getting involved in anything else and just staying dialed in.
How much input did you have in the game plan, or was it mostly Virgil saying, here's what you need to do to win this fight? Or did you have some input?
Yeah, I have some input because, Floyd is a guy I've known for a long time.
Sure.
He's a guy that I've watched for, a very long time. So, so I know his style, very well. So, for certain things, I can go in the ring and mimic certain things that he does. So me and Virgil, we definitely, bounce off a lot of different ideas, and he watches a lot of tape. And, we just put it together.
Great. Thank you so much, Andre. We'll see you next week.
No problem. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Our next question is from Stephen Muehlhoffen with SportingNews.com. Go ahead, Stephen.
Thank you guys for on the call today. Actually, Leonard, I had a question just regarding, you were talking about the tickets. There's still tickets available. Approximately how many tickets are available for the fight?
Excuse me?
You were saying that there are still tickets on sale left for the fight. I was just wondering approximately how many tickets are still available for the fans next weekend.
I haven't read my report today. I don't see why there would be any concern about how many tickets are sold.
Was just asking just to see for the fans, say if 5,000 fans want to go, fans do want to go see the fight. So that was the only reason that I was asking that. And Andre, thank you for the time today. And it was just, what fights, if any, did you watch previously that you kind of mimicked that style in training?
Well, Leonard ain't playing today, I mean, not really the fact of watching a lot of the tape. I mean, like I said, every fighter, he's fought something different, and I'm a little different as well. So you just have to implement, that's going to be beneficial for our style, fighting. I mean, like I said before, Floyd is very, he's very crafty. He's very crafty. He's very, he can, he's really good at, on trying to set his own pace and just take momentum from you. So, like I said, I think my style is a little different from a lot of other fighters' styles I think he's fought. And we're gonna do what we do.
Thank you, Andre, and the best of luck next Saturday.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Michael Woods with Sweet Science. Go ahead.
Guys, question has been asked and answered. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Our next question is from Eddie Goldman with No Holds Barred. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Hey, Andre, how you doing today?
Man, how you doing, my man? What's going on?
Good. Haven't seen you in a while. Let me ask you this. I know you're not listening to all the haters and looking at all the stuff online, but some of the criticism of this is because you had lost fights with Guerrero and Soto Carras. Can you talk about what happened in those fights, your shoulder injury, and how you are now as a fighter?
Man, when it comes to haters, man, I don't never really care too much about, people hating on my situation. I've had haters since I was in middle school, high school, and I was still with my girlfriends and all that. So I mean, they're gonna be around. You know, if you're not doing something right, you know, they ain't gonna hate on you. So, I mean, I don't care too much about criticism at all, man. But those two fights, man, it was just self-explanatory, to be realistic. You know, you see two fights with the, you know, with the Guerrero. I took some thumbs in my eyes early in the fight, and like the second or third round, and both of my eyes closed up on me. Yeah, I never been in that type of situation before. I've never had to encounter anything like that before, and, you know, but I still, you know, fought my ass off, and I never thought about, you know, one time to stop. You know what I mean? And it got to a point that I let him just walk me back to the ropes, because that's the only way I knew that he was in front of me to hit, you know, because I couldn't see him. So, you know, I throw uppercuts and I hit him with certain shots. And the only way I could know that I hit him with a big shot, I can hear the crowd, oh, or hey, you know. That's how I even knew that I even hit him with certain shots. I had to use all my other senses, man. And like I said, it was just, you know, it's I mean, it's hard to say. It was just real freaky little shit that was just happening that I just didn't understand. I mean, like I said, I never got poked around before. Not even training, not even fighting and sparring, whatever. And I used to hear about it, how bad it could be, but to get poked in both of your eyes, you know, seeing both shut on you like that, you know, in about the third or fourth round. I mean, it was crazy. And then in the cross fight, same thing. I mean, shit, I tore my shoulder second round, so, you know, I slightly tore it the week before the fight, but I fought, you know, with injuries, you know, plenty of other times. And, you know, I didn't know how bad it can get. I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was probably like a pulled muscle in there or something like that, or just a small little, you know, something. But shit, so I put on 8 ounce gloves, man. I hit him, you know, solid for the first time in that second round, and that shoulder just went, man. It just tore all apart. So, yeah, I ended up tearing my subscap and all my other ligaments in that shoulder, and shit, I kept fighting. I kept throwing it. You know, every time I threw it, I hurt the hell. I'll yell out, or the referee will see me make a, you know, yell or make a sound, and, you know, Karas will see me. He knew that my shoulder was hurt. He'll attack. You know, but like I said, at the same time, I didn't want to stop. You know, I still felt I could have beat him. I dropped him in the 11th round with the left hand. So, I mean, you know, those things are just situations I can't really explain, man. I mean, you know, those are fighters that I felt and everybody else felt I should have beat. But you know, what can you do? You know, when things happen like that.
Have you watched some of Floyd's fights that are considered his toughest fight, aside from the Corley fight, which was relatively early in his career? The first fight with Castillo and the first fight with Maidana, where they pressured with him in the early rounds. Have you watched that? And are we going to expect to see you try to pressure him, particularly early going?
I mean, those are fights. I mean, I don't fight like Maidana. You know, I don't fight like Castillo. You know what I mean? I'm a different fighter. You know, I don't have that type of style. You know, I don't. You know, Maidana. You know, his style works for him. You know, he's very reckless and you know, not too much speed, but has a lot of power and swings punches from every angle. You know, that's not me. You know, Castillo, same thing. He's that classic Mexican fighter that walks to you and just you know, he lets him swing. I mean, that's not me as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm fast. I got power. You know, I can move my feet. I can do a lot more, you know, as well. But just the pressure aspect that you're talking about, I mean, I believe I got the ability to box, so I can, I know I can bring that pressure. So it just depends.
Okay, thanks. Good luck in the fight. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad.
We have 2 more questions. Go, Andre. 2 more.
Our next
our reporters. Go ahead. Go ahead, operator. Sorry.
No problem. Our next question is from Keith Eidick with The Record. Go ahead.
Hey, Andre, I was just wondering, I know you really can't let it consume you or anything, but when you see the odds in this fight, how do you not take that personally and not allow that to motivate you?
I don't know the odds. I haven't looked at the odds. I don't understand that. The odds, I'm over here training for a fight to make history. I don't take time out of my day to sit down and look at the odds and see what other people think. If that was the case, I shouldn't have made it out of where I came from, because the odds to making it out of there is slim to none. You know what I mean? It's slim to none. So if I would have looked at those odds, I'd be sitting my ass right around the haven trying to figure it out, probably in the streets, smoking weed, wilding, just wilding the fuck out somewhere. But that's not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go by those odds either. And the same thing in this situation. I don't look at no odds, man. You know where I come from. Where I come from it's a lot worse than anything in that ring. Where my people come from is a lot worse than anything in that ring. You know what I mean? So I don't look at odds, bro. I just train hard, grind hard, and I just push it to the limit. That's it. I don't do all that.
Andre, also, I know you want to show it on September 12th, but if someone asks you why you'll beat Floyd, why will you beat him?
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, like for me, it's for what I believe and what my team believes. We know we put in the work. We have the ability to come out victorious September 12th, and that's it. It's only confirmation that we need. It's the only confirmation we need. I mean, like I said, I have that rare combination of speed and power. I'm in incredible shape. I'm younger. I'm hungry, and I have a great recipe for victory. So,
Andre, have you noticed any slippage in Floyd? It doesn't look like it to most of us, but have you noticed any slippage in him at all, or no?
I mean, Floyd is, he's definitely shown some slippage, throughout the years. I mean, throughout the last couple of fights, but like I said, he's one of those guys that doesn't abuse, his body, and he's always respected the sport. So if you respect the sport's gonna respect you. So he hasn't really been taking too much of a toll, in the ring. He hasn't really abused himself outside the ring. So, so he's been staying sharp, within the last few years. But it doesn't matter. Like I say, it only takes one slippage to at the end of the fight. So it doesn't matter. You can be as sharp as you want, but it only takes one slick moment, for somebody to capitalize on it.
Thanks for your time, Andre.
Yep.
Our final question is from Jake Donovan with BoxingScene.com. Go ahead.
Questions for you. One, when you first hooked up with Virgil Hunter, what was your time frame for when you expected to be back towards the top?
We didn't really have a time frame. It was just the fact that I was just excited to be in a new team, a new coach, and just learn new things, and to be able to use the new things he was teaching me to affect in the ring.
Thanks. Okay, and then when you took the fight with Josecito Lopez earlier this year, was the expectation that with a win would come a fight? I mean, obviously, everyone dreams of a fight with Mayweather, but did you expect an opportunity, even anywhere on this level, going into the Josecito Lopez fight?
I mean, from every fight, to be realistic, I just take one fight at a time. So I didn't know what would come, after this fight. I mean, after the Josito fight, I don't know what the situation was, but I know, my manager Al Heyman, he had a lot of situations lined up for me actually. So, I was just excited just to be back in the mix, man. At the end of the day, to be realistic, I was just happy to be able to come back from this injury and to be able to come back and to be hungry and to be focused and put on some good, exciting performances. So, it didn't matter. It didn't really matter. Who it was next. I was just ready just to go. But definitely it's a blessing, me having this opportunity for sure.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Andre. I appreciate your positive attitude through all this, and best of luck next weekend.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Got it.
Okay, great. Leonard, do you want to have closing comments, and then Andre can have his final word, and we'll hang up. Leonard?
Yes, I just wanted to thank everyone for joining us on the call today. And just a reminder that Floyd's media conference call will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Okay, thank you. Andre?
Yeah, thank everybody for being on the call. Thank you for all your comments, definitely. And it's going to be an exciting weekend next weekend. You want to definitely come see, great display of, speed, power, and skill. It's just set for an exciting stage, man. So everybody tune in on pay-per-view, or definitely come out to Vegas and check out the show. And you definitely won't be disappointed. And maybe after the fight, I'll be able to go wherever, maybe Leonard can take me to where he shops and get his suits. So me and him can down so I can get fly and get fresh like this guy. We have a good time.
Make sure we're going to put that in the transcript, too, okay? All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week if you're coming to the fight. Otherwise, please get on Floyd Mayweather's call tomorrow and also the undercard call on Thursday.